Hello and welcome. In this video, I will explain how to customize the About page. If you have not done so already, please open up the About page by double-clicking the icon. The About Us page is a page for you to tell the visitor a bit about your company and also about the people that work in your company. You can add a short description about your company and then also add a profile picture and a short, fun tidbit about each person that works in your company. And finally, we have a company location. So if you want, you can display where your company is located. The edits that you need to make if you want to customize this page are relatively simple. With the description, you can double click on it and edit the text. Not much there. For the people, you can click on the profile icons and also the profile background image and replace them through the method that you learned earlier. For the background images, this is where the included material design wallpapers come in handy, and you can access that through AWT Assets folder. And then if you open up the zip file and extract all the files from the zip into a folder, you can view it easily and choose one that you like, that you decide works well against your profile picture and also the page. But remember to move the picture that you select into the images folder. Now here's one thing that I want to quickly go over with the profile image. If we take my profile image, let's see where it is. Oh, yeah, here. And then we drag it into images. And finally, we put the profile image and drag it into Adobe Muse. You will see that it has a dimension of 150 by 150. However, going back to the images, you can see that the image is actually 300 by 300. This goes back to earlier about the double 2x HDPI. So whatever image you place into Adobe Muse, into this template, will be shrunk by half its width and half its height. And the reason for this is because if you go to File and then select Site Properties, it will open up a dialog, and here in the resolution setting, it's high DPI, 2x. The reason that this template is constructed in high DPI is so that it looks amazing. This template, viewed on a browser, needs to be extremely crisp. This is why all the icons here, are vector images. Vector images scale perfectly at any size. And also, any image that you upload will be shrunk in half so it displays at the high DPIs of devices such as the iPhone or the Galaxy Note. And it just looks great overall. So that's something to keep in mind with images. Replacing an image here is easy enough. We just do the same process that we did earlier, and we select our image. An interesting thing about this circular image here is that it is actually a rectangle with rounded corners. Interesting. And you can edit this by going up to the rounded corners tool and enabling and disabling the rounded corners. If we disable it, then it becomes a square, which doesn't look all that nice. So you can leave it as it is and undo it. But that's something just to keep in mind if you want to make your own custom edits and you are wondering how to achieve the circular effect. And you can edit the same through the same process with the other person in your company here. For the company location, it is easy to set this map to display your company headquarters. This map is an Adobe widget and it's included with Adobe Muse. And all widgets that are included with Adobe Muse can be found in the widgets library. This is different from the library, and it's somewhat confusing, but the widgets library contains only widgets that Adobe has created themselves. So for example, the accordion and the menu widgets right here are all from Adobe. And what these widgets from Adobe have special about them is that they have integration into Muse that can't be achieved without access to the source code, essentially. And the map is got from the social folder and where Google Maps right there. So it is easy to customize the map, and using the widget options, you can enter your address, and then the widget automatically interfaces with Google's Map API and pulls your location. And then you can also edit the zoom level to show close up or far away. Preview. You can also choose the map kind, which is quite nice. There's also an option to expand the pin info, and just play around with it and you'll find that it's a very nice widget, and it has all the options you really need for a map widget, and it also can be resized, and automatically the map updates, which is very nice. Before we conclude this video, I want to go over to the mobile layout. The mobile layout puts everything on a single column layout. And if you edit the desktop layout, it should automatically readjust things in the mobile layout, and things do look great. So there's not much work that has to be done to make it look great for mobile. Well, that's it. One last thing. Currently, there's just our company, our people, and the company location. If you have other needs for an About Us page, please post a comment, and I will work to address your needs and update this page and expand the template. I am constantly on the lookout to make this template better and to serve the needs of everyone that wants to develop an app and needs a website quickly. So if you have a suggestion, please post it in the comments, and I will seriously consider it for the next update. And most likely, if it's good, if it's something that I think a lot of people will need, I will update it and put it into the template.